Welcome back to the show. It is now time to go into WWE for this week. And, really, this was a weird week, I felt, for WWE going into the Great American Bash. And I thought the opening to Raw was maybe the best opening of Raw in quite a long time, maybe ever. Because it started off with Shane and Stephanie, talking about, the unity. There has to be unity on the Raw brand. And then as soon as that sentence ends, you see Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho brawling near the ring. And then after that, Kane comes out holding a bag. Who knows what's in the bag. And this was just hilarious, because Shane and Stephanie are like, we want unity. You've got to stay together. If you don't, bad things are going to happen. And then boom, they show Jericho and Michaels fighting each other. That was pretty funny. There really wasn't... The only, true highlight for me was, once again, Jericho and Michaels. Those two have, I think, the best program going into WWE today. And the way Michaels had that serious look on his face. And I've watched Michaels almost his entire career. Almost. And I've got to say, I've never seen that look on Shawn Michaels before. That serious look. It was as if he was looking through the soul of Chris Jericho with those beaming eyes, looking right through Chris Jericho. That was very interesting, very cool. And in the 6-man main event, that was too stupid the way it ended, because JBL breaks the count and he gets disqualified. And it's like, what the hell? He broke up the count and now you disqualify him? So if you mean to tell me that if you come in to save your partner so you don't lose the match, you're going to get disqualified. Which is, everybody makes a mistake. I'm not going to, hold it on the referee, nor should any of you, but it was just weird. And then to end Raw, JBL and Cena fought in the parking lot. JBL knocked him out. And then he tried to run him over. I don't know if he did. Now, if JR was still on Raw, if Jim Ross was still on Raw, that commentary for that ending would have been different. Because what you heard, it was complete silence. It was like this. Now, if JR had been there, it would have been like, oh my God, JBL, ran Cena over, barbecue sauce, oh my God, Oklahoma. So that's how it probably would have been if Jim Ross was there. And then CM Punk and Batista getting ready for the Bash. Gonna talk about that in a moment. It was just a weird Raw, I felt. I'm not going to say it was very good. I'm not going to say it was very bad. To me, it just felt weird. I don't know. So on that note, let's take a look at the card for the Great American Bash. It is this Sunday night, live on pay-per-view in Long Island, New York at the Nassau Coliseum. 8 p.m. is the start Eastern Time, so for those of you living Central, Mountain, Pacific, you know what time to start. So here is what right now is the final card for the Great American Bash. Triple H will defend the WWE Championship against Edge. CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Batista. Mark Henry will defend the ECW Championship against Tommy Dreamer. A fatal 4-way has been announced for the WWE Tag Team Championship, as it will be The Miz and John Morrison defending the titles against Finlay and Hornswoggle, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, and Jesse and Festus. It's a little bit interesting on that one. John Cena and JBL, they face in the New York City parking lot brawl. Shawn Michaels against Chris Jericho. And Michelle McCool will face Natalya to determine the first ever Divas Champion. Now, of course, if you can't watch the Great American Bash on pay-per-view, you can watch it on WWE.com. Go there for more details. And next week, I will have the results of the Great American Bash and the first look, hopefully, at SummerSlam, and I'll be able to play the song. Oh, geek moment there. Alright, when I come back, TNA and Ring